mesera y el que predica. Mami, nena, no lo tomes por cumplido. Es que yo soy un atrevido. Ey. Y hace tiempo que quiero ir contigo. Como a Glow, me gusta tu flow. Tranquilita, tú siempre te roba el show. Una le voy a dar dembow. Si se I go where she go. So mami, dime a ver. I wanna feel the again. Tú tienes piquete y yo también. Por poco pierdo y te envío un DM. Ay, pa' decirte la verdad, que no me he olvidado de ti. Yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelva a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey.
Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco.
Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco.
Cuando pone perla en el collar, te pipián diferentes, ya no son perla uno. Cuando los cubitos de hielo ya no se guarda hielo, se congela uno. Cuando es de noche en el cielo y se vuelve de día, ya todo eso cambió. Cuando el caballo entra a Troya, tú te confías, te ardió. No, yo soy muy mía, yo me transformo. No mariposa, yo me transformo. Me capto de drag queen, yo me transformo. Lluvia de estrella, yo me transformo. Pasa de vuelta, yo me transformo. Como Siren, yo me transformo. Me contradigo, yo me transformo. Soy todas las cosas, yo me transformo. Me dice que abro el mundo como una nuez. Soy como por la boca como muere, ve. Sé quién soy, a donde vaya, nunca se me olvida.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. You look at the Mavericks.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
And Dallas with possession. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, you see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
Yeah, his career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one. One of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
Now here's Irving. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And stolen by Green. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the free throw, no good. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots. It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Pass to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Lively. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Doncic, guarded by Doncic. Up and over Doncic. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Inside. Lively. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Irving. Last game he had 28 points. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 5 points.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Lively. Right side, Irving. Outside for Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lively. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Pass to Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. For 3. And Jones good for 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Mavericks trailing. The drive by Irving. Doncic outside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Lively shot is off. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Pass to Green. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Green. Doncic outside. On the wing, Jones. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. Doncic, good.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Launches it. The offensive rebound. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Now here's Washington. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Kleber with a steal.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And Irving gets it to go.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Pass to Hardy. Washington left side. Kleber with a screen. Down low. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Mavericks leading. Right side, Irving. Hardaway with it. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Fires top of the key. Outside for Irving. Pass to Washington. Here's Hardy. Shoots over Hardy. Back to Washington. Hardaway on the wing. Irving with it. Washington inside. Outside Irving. And another shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
On the wing, Irving. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Doncic. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Pulls it. Look at Doncic. Finishing the break in style.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Ooh, good D by Irving.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
From downtown. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Irving. Tries again. Back to Doncic. Irving looking around. They shoot again. Back to Doncic. Now Irving. Give him 8. Over Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Dallas, no good that time either.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Doncic. Jones grabs the board.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Jones. And he drives in. And stolen by Green. Irving with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. To the left side wing. And here is Irving. Launches a three. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Hardaway on the wing. They set the screen. Oh, there's the alley.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up to the Mavericks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Pass to Lively. Outside for Irving. They grab their own miss. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Now Jones. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Green.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Lively. On the wing, Green. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And stolen by Irving. This one for 3. And Green, good for 3. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." Yeah.
Good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. Outside for Irving. Up and over Doncic. Lively grabs the miss.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Here's Doncic. Jones up top. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's the 3. No good that time. Left side Irving. The 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Here's Green. The Mavericks pull it in.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert traffic.
Indoors, for the first time in league history, players can now own minority shares in NBA and WNBA teams.
And BA, obviously, this is groundbreaking in terms of the context of American sports. No other league allows for this. I am really excited to see how it plays out.
Now here's Doncic. It's hammered home by Green.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? The Mavericks leading. Doncic is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Five to shoot. The three. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jones from outside. Lively grabs a miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Irving, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And that's his third turnover of the quarter. He's got to slow things down.
Por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro. Si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Que cuido con el Linton Mike. Yeah. LBS, you know. Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, TPS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy que tus colegas sean tu inspiración. Solo éramos cuatro trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo. Y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
And, Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future. Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Doncic with it. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Turner with the screen. Doncic with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Here's Irving. The rebound by Turner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. It's covered by Irving. And Turner with the slam.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic, big guy. Great length. He's more than capable of finishing inside.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now, here is Halliburton. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Nesmith. And it's denied. Dallas moving it around. Turner with the steal. Halliburton outside. Jumps up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Indiana shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
The Mavericks trailer. To the inside. Here's Green. Pass to Jones. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great. D. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Everyone, show them some love.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Mavericks trailed by 4. On the wing, Doncic. No scoring in this one. Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Siakam. Here we go, all alone. And Nesmith with the slam.
And a reason Siakam was named the NBA's most improved player back in 2019. Defense, I mean, great at anticipation on that steal.
Doncic outside. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
It's Turner, high post. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now, here's Cleveland. Nothing on the board. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Washington that time sacrificing his body for his teammates by setting a hard screen.
On the free throw, no good. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now, here is Irving. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And it's Washington missing.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Turner, and he converts the layup. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Irving double team. Unloads. Pass to Kleba. Nembhard grabs the board. And the Pacers with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Halliburton hits them both. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The offensive rebound. Jones. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
They set the screen. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got his second basket.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Doncic left side. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Here's Turner, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Over to the left wing. Here's Lively. Off the left rim and out. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Nesmith. Now Siakam. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Halliburton. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Takes it out to Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here are the Mavericks now. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now, here's Green. Jones, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. And that concludes the first half. Indiana out in front, up 8. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And the Pacers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Turner, almost impossible to shoot over. Excellent contest.
6 on the shot clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And it's Halliburton missing. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Green. The kick out to Irving. Here's Lively. Lets it go with the three. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 6. Right side, Jones. To the middle. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got his first basket.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Good D by Jones.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Irving. Nembhard grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Spins. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Over Doncic. And that one goes long.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Siakam. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Lively. So good on that one. Good D by Siakam. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Here's Nembhard. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Turner. Stolen. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Josh Green. Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Halliburton. with the shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And the Pacers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen by Toppin. Down low. And then Toppin with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Back to Toppin. Shoots over Gafford. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Pass to McDermott. It's tipped.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Hardaway. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Kleba. Jones from outside. Outside Mathurin. Here's McDermott. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Irving. Off on the layup.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Jones with it. McDermott with the steal. Now McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Teams changing it up here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. We don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Siakam, right side. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jones drives in. Irving double team. Out to Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Indiana leading. Here's Toppin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Mavericks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Jones.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Toppin. With a floater. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Siakam. Left side, Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Basket good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Toppin with the steal. And a wide open look for Siakam. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Toppin. McConnell in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Right side, Irving. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Floats one up. Count it.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
inside her mind. It's all a game. I rock, I vibe, I ride the wave inside her mind. It's all a game. I rock, I vibe, I ride the wave inside her mind. It's all a game.
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now with the All-Star break behind us, Clark, what becomes the goal for teams clearly outside of that playoff picture?
A couple of things come to mind for me, Kevin. I mean, you want to give the young players an opportunity to grow, give them more reps, and then you want to build momentum for the next season, if you will.
It's stolen by Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Conley with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Gobert, the screen. Knocked away to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Şengün. There's Green with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got the opening field goal of the game for Houston. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And here's Houston. Out to Brooks. The three. And again, it's the... from deep.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Down low. Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Van Vliet outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Gobert in the corner. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Şengün with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .106 left in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Off the run and finished off by Anderson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points his last outing. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Back to Reed. Kept alive.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when... And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Offline with his three. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Towns with the steal. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Whitmore with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Out to Morris. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Gobert double-teamed. Here's Alexander Walker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Second team foul. Substitution on the board.
It's stolen by Tate. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shots good by Green. 8 points for Jalen Green.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Then the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
And it's Smith missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the dunk by Towns.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 16. Left side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Back to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Smith. Houston needs to get a shot. Green, no luck. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Edwards. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out to Conley. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Conley's got his first points of the night. Smith outside. And here's Green outside. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Rockets leading by 8. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Fires away from way outside. The shot, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert, the screen. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Houston. Towns down low.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent inside my court.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. From deep. Drills it from outside. Şengün's got 11.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And the Timberwolves call time. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Hey, it's obvious. When you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
And here is VanVleet. 6 points for him. Out to Brooks. Outside, Green. VanVleet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Outside, Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Inside. And stolen by Şengün. VanVleet with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Şengün. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's McDaniels. Green with the block.
Really good to see Green engaged defensively.
Stolen by Michael Conley. VanVleet brings the double team. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Gobert to stop the drought. And the layup is good.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
VanVleet outside. Kick by Tate to the paint. Kicks it out to VanVleet. 4 on the shot clock. Crew on the 14-footer. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Anderson up and in on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. In the corner, Smith with it. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. From about 16. The shot missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The lead now in single digits. Edwards got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside, Towns. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Over Green. Towns, no luck.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're winning the turn. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. The kick out to Anderson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Pass to Green. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lays it up off the glass.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
On the wing, Green. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Reed. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys.
Thanks, David. To the middle. Here's Gobert.
Boy, nice movement from Towns there. Excellent teamwork, and Towns was the catalyst.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to Whitmore. Smith with a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now here's Gobert to the paint. Here's Towns, and he lays it straight in. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Thompson right side. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Edwards. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Outside Green. Back to Şengün.
2 minutes.
The rebound by Anderson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. To Alexander-Walker. The kick out to Anderson. Morris with the ball. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that. And now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Morris outside. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Rockets. A deep three from Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Dives for it. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the three ball. And the Rockets lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Right wing. Van Vliet wide open. Jump shot is good. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. This game isn't all about power.
So we...
It's November where the Broadway, young way out of state, getting over pain. Look how far I came. You remember I ain't have a thing. Walking through the rain at the top of the game, should've seen it. I was trying to bring. It's crazy the way these change. Tell the city girl chill. You know, baby, mama know the deal. She know I. Okay, let's switch the subject. Notice that both of my wrists is flooded. I've been grinding so hard getting to this money. I've been working like I know the drought is coming. Monday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday. You know I'm street running. Okay, my daddy was a that made me. Claiming that it's love, dog, but it can't be. No, I fell in love with by the age of 13. And my home and don't reach my Cuban link. I'm living in my rich and Italy. I just finished my tour, a wonderful feeling. I got inside my bag and got out my feelings. I'm on my feelings. Hey there, everybody, what's it like in your city? I'm 1,000 miles away, but look tonight, you look so pretty. Times Square couldn't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, everybody, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right here if you get.
Well, thank
Another listen.
you too. It feels so good to be back together in the studio. And I got you a little gift from All Star, all the way from Indianapolis.
I love it. I saw you out there. I saw the skills. You appreciate the gift from Indianapolis and.
Watching you close.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up, when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole glow from him. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way, still on my way, yeah. I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like Russ, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way.
Still on my way.
But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, a metaphorical wizard, metaphorical. These metaphors is better off than locking them. And anybody's can take on antibiotics, anybody can be in the wrong position, diagnostic and so fly on a higher octave, toxic, eyes wide staring at the apocalypse, sipping from pearl goblets with gold droplets. The cover that I write in my tablet is all ostrich songs and elegant psalms and a calmer hostage. Harmonica plays with a xylophone and pays homage, exposing fake theories into quantum physics. With more than the floors in the Compton visit. That's why I play in the clubs, lot of girls and thugs. Wu-Tang thought I was a kid the way I play with. Don't underestimate the power, instead you should bless the Kate. Barbershop talk, axe around, I'm in the best debates.
Heard you still calling a deal, you ain't all when they ain't wall, so you ain't driving for real, man down. Spent your whole budget on cribs and the heels and called it work, but nothing to show but you crashed out. Cold bossing over and no closer from to dispose you, the thrills not the real, they had to get. Going hard and down in the yard with all the Afrobeat. Don't never recall, I made a sacrifice around the time I couldn't afford a sack of rice. So when I got it blown like a saxophone with bad advice, a tragic life, false perception, get excited, plus you sold the rights to all the writers, spent it all on ice. No cake with all that ice. What you gonna do next? Pawn shop price. Rich song, cut my and they drop. Tired of on your neck, I'm on your ass cock. Pride of my he got out and kept his nose clean. Hold my brother down, I'm standing 10 until my toes sting. Pretty girl from PG County got me in the choke. I mean, if she on my mind, she ain't just fine, she the dopamine. If she on my body, call it Amy. Cause ain't I can't get on my plane, so they complaining. They ain't fly, hate because their money ain't straight pockets. Take it till they make it. AI. Tell them Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club. Lemonade chain for this world corrupt. But tell me, just tell me where we meet the flood. Can't believe it was us. This world corrupt. Tell me, tell them Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club.
Hey, little baby so magnetic like a doorstop. Happy and I'm not the one to plot against. The DOP, I'm never switching for the lens. You be rapping for the I'm a steadfast, never change the vision for these lame. Y'all be getting, but I'm just posted with a cake at. Better, gonna afford that for a letter. Is a milli or the mamma, your pocket, I need a scan in my pocket, a safe. I got no fear in my heart, I'm paid in the land of the brave. She don't never dress up, but except when she go to the rave. Rappers never rapping on the beat, but it's drumming and bass. But moving your pace, I paint a picture, you just spread it in a propaganda. Rock up and taking off, and she gave me a proper land. And I went through them back and so never, no damn.
Oh, who say does that?
It's kinda listen to the G-Dep sound. I ain't good speakers bumping as I got the sound for the
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season,
He's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him.
Well, look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in its center. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Shot clock at 3. Shot from the top of the key. And Lively pulls it down. Here's Dallas. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass. Like that.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Green. He had 34 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Now the pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Dallas, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
You know, I'm not sure if they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You've got to give the other team credit, too.
Just 4 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now Irving, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Count the basket. Irving's got 5 now.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now, here's Şengün. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Phoenix. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic outside. Outside, Green. Jones with the screen on Brooks. Kicks it out to Jones. Lively the pass to Doncic. Here's Jones. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Green against Irving. Şengün with the screen on Irving. Green, the pass to Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Suns in Phoenix. Irving looking over the floor. On the wing, Doncic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones sets the pick for Irving. The 3 for Doncic. The Rockets pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Irving against Smith. Over in the corner, Doncic fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Brooks with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. The Rockets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Doncic. Screen by Jones. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Jones. Lively. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. It's Thompson in for Green. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Doncic. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Washington against Tate. Washington passes to Hardy. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson right side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Dallas leading by 9. Now Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And here is Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of...
Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I with some models and actors with eating off Michelin plates. Vice out of state. Quick getaway. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like we do a show, then it's like a parade. It's very rare that we make a mistake. Used to want love till I learned that it fades. Talking this stuff, you ain't got what it takes. Said I'm with 4, but I'm rolling with 8. Get to the door, then they let us in straight. Ain't on the base. Then we skate. Really ain't fair anytime that we play. Used to want love, now I think I need hate. More love or medium steak. Oh, I feel great. How many years I've been keeping my space, keeping my room, moving like Mew. I'm number 2. Please don't mistake what I say on these tunes. Better than who, you ain't better than Deuce. I got better and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a when I'm good. I don't know. Bring me the me and them cannot relate. I don't know, wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I with some models and actors with eating off Michelin plates. Vice out of state. Quick getaway. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like
taking hold of me to keep me up all night, haunting me till I can't sleep. You're the thing I need. The truth is I can't see my way to save this dream's paler than you promised me. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. This is the last time. You keep me up all night. This is the last time.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You look at Indiana.
I really love how this team is playing for one another right now and why their cohesiveness continues to improve with each passing victory.
Yeah, and I don't see them cooling off anytime soon. I mean, it's going to take a very special effort to take these guys down when they're on a roll like this.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Well, for the title contenders, Grant, how hard is it to stay focused during this home stretch of the regular season?
It is hard, but, you know, the best teams have the strong leadership, BA. They have guys that help you stay locked in as a group, so you don't lose sight of the overall goal.
Back to Green. Outside Jones. Green, a screen. Jones drives in. And a strong finish with two hands.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Aaron Nesmith. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
That free throw good from Irving. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Now here's Irving. Last game, he had 28 points. That one goes. Count it.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Doncic outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Halliburton on the attack. Yep, count it.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Back to Jones. Outside for Green. Jones sets a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Lively. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Offensive board. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Pacers ball.
And here are the Pacers now. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Doncic. Last game out, he had 38 points. Throw it down on the lob.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Rejected by Siakam.
Jones Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Now here's Halliburton. In his last outing with 12 points. 3 on the clock. And here's Turner from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Washington inside. Pass to Doncic. Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. Washington outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading. Shot's good by Mathurin. Matherin's got his second basket of the game.
Mathurin going to work, just powering it home.
Down low. Kicks it out to Hardaway. .24 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jones. Back to Hardaway. Now Washington. And here's Doncic. Defended by Halliburton. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Driving in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Kleba. And they'll get another chance. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Washington. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
With the floater. Out to the right wing. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam with it. He's guarded by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Mavericks trailing. Stripped away. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, I think they've taken good care of the basketball. That's their first turnover.
Substitution on the court.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game. Washington outside. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Jones. The rebound by Nesmith.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Left side Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Flushes it down to finish the break.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
And the Mavericks call time here. That'll be a 5-second call.
The road back is going to be a long one if they can't play smarter and take care of the ball.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Nesmith's got 6 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McConnell. Lively grabs the miss. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 17. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
And the first one falls. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
McDermott from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Walker with a steal.
Right there.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Magic substitution. Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 7. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Jones with some nice D. Irving with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Irving. Down low. Here's Lively. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner-Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
5 to shoot. Halliburton to 3. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Lively. Back to Jones. From deep, here's Doncic. No good on the shot. Outside Matherin. Stolen by Jones. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Pass to Turner. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And the shot's good by Irving.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
McDermott with the ball. And here's Mathurin. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all 3 levels.
Oh, Green with a block.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Yep, that one's good. Turner's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Outside Irving. They set the pick. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 9.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaking Dance crew.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Puts up a 3. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And then Siakam with the jam.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 42, Maxi Kleber.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Knocked away. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. To the middle. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, he can put together quite the stat sheet. Not much Mathurin can't do.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Washington. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Siakam. .41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. And stolen by Green.
Walking foul called on Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Here's the pick. Here's Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter with a 20. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15. But, man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
Here's Walker. Washington grabs the miss. Kleber, left side. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Siakam. Siakam draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Nembhard. Four on the clock. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks with possession here. To the inside. Washington. It's tipped.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside for Irving. There's the three. That shot is off. McConnell from outside. Jones grabs the board. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. To the paint. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Washington.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Pass to Siakam. Grant, you had an incredible career. Two-time college champ, seven-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams. I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Going inside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Dallas calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Back to Kleber. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Jones. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And the second free throw is good. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, VA, I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Siakam looking it over. Pass to Turner. Halliburton for three. The Mavericks pull it in.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Outside Irving. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Halliburton goes. The three. Siakam, that's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
On the wing, Irving. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. To halt the run. That one a little long. Now here's Halliburton. There's Nesmith with the three. Off target with the shot. And so in the end.